guys, so in today's DIY I'm going to show you how to make this Perler Hello Kitty Bow headband. Ears are not included, they are actually a separate headband, but I am going to show you how to make the bow headband so you can make a cute and kind of last minute Halloween costume that's really easy to put together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go straight to the DIY. For this DIY, you're going to need perlers, a square pegboard, a headband, parchment paper, a pair of tweezers, which are always optional, an iron, as well as a hot glue gun with, of course, a glue stick. So let's go ahead and I'm going to clear my workspace here, and I'm just going to speed this up for you. And I'm going to make the outline of my lovely little Hello Kitty bow here. Now, I did kind of take a picture of the Hello Kitty bow and just make up this design on my own, so you are more than welcome to copy it. I don't take originality for it because I'm sure somebody else has thought of it before I have, but I didn't copy this template from anybody else. So making the circle on the side of this bow was particularly hard. So I'm just fading this out so that the bow itself is complete, so you don't have to see me make the whole thing. It's pretty simple. One side is obviously mirrored to the other side. So then we're just going to take our red perler beads and we're just going to fill in that entire bow with the red. Obviously, I know Hello Kitty does do other colored bows besides red, but when you see her, she is typically wearing a red bow, which is why I wanted to do the red bow, because that is kind of like her signature bow color. And that's the one that most people are going to recognize when you're out in your Hello Kitty costume this year. So as you can see, I'm almost halfway through, and I'm going to go ahead and skip to where I'm almost done. That way you don't have to see me fill in the entire thing. It's pretty standard. I just filled all the pegs in with the red, and then once it's done, we are going to go ahead and we're going to iron it down. So we're just going to take that parchment paper and put that on top. And now make sure that your iron is preheated when you do this, because if not, you will have to sit there and wait for it to heat up. So as you can see, I do a zigzag type motion and then a circular motion while ironing this, as well as I rotate the pegboard just to get a more even iron out of it. And that does help when you are doing bigger projects so that one side isn't more ironed down than the other. Once we do the one side and it cools down, we're just going to flip it over and do the exact same thing to the other side of our bow. Once both sides are ironed down, we're going to pretty much choose which side you think looks the best. So I've decided which side will be my best. Obviously, I do take a minute to look at it, and I pull that bow and I start to curve it because you want it to match the curve of your headband. So it's easier to curve it when it's still warm from the iron, but obviously you don't want it too warm because you don't want to burn yourself in the process of doing this. So now we're just going to take our hot glue gun and we're going to attach one side of the bow first, and we are going to have to hold it there. Now, just like your iron, you want to make sure that your hot glue gun is turned on ahead of time, or it will not be warm enough to melt your glue when you're ready for it. So I'm just doing a nice dollop right there at the top, and then I'm going to hold it there for a little bit until it dries enough that it won't move once I let go. So this is most of the boring part of the process of making this. So I'm going to check it here to make sure that it is dry enough for me to let go. And as you can see, when I let go, it stays. So now I just have to attach the rest of my little bow to my headband. So I'm just going to do another good amount on the other end of this bow. And then I'm just going to kind of zigzag my way down the bow just to make sure that all of it is covered and all of it is going to stay still and it's not going to move. So once I have that done, I'm going to once again hold the other side so that it stays nice and secure. Now I do go back and add more hot glue. Just want to make sure that your bow is securely attached. And here's how it looks up close. So this makes a great accessory for a friend if you have someone who just loves Hello Kitty, or a great accessory for your Hello Kitty Halloween costume for the year. I hope you guys enjoyed that DIY. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can see how I put together this awesome makeup look for this Hello Kitty costume. And you can always use this as a last minute costume or as a nice little accessory like I did to pair with a pair of white ears to make it a Hello Kitty costume instead of just a typical kitty costume. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see that video when it comes out later this week. Also, make sure to like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram and Twitter now so that you can see all of the fun stuff that I'm doing in between my videos. And as always, have a wonderful day and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.